Sorry, I'm a little out of shape. I was just trying to catch up to the Casio Exilim EX-FH100, high-speed 40 frames per second, 10x optical zoom, 10 megapixel, high-performance compact with slow-motion video and raw shooting. First off, we think the EX-FH100 is Casio's closest step to the mark of excellence we want to see from these type of cameras. But the FH100 still has a ways to go. We'll start with the fun stuff. There are best shot modes like Move-In CS, which automatically starts snapping high-speed images when a subject enters the frame. And we could set the frame rate from 1 to 40 frames per second. There's also a dedicated video record button on the back that allows us to select between high-speed shooting and HD video, and that's pretty convenient. The only thing we didn't like about Casio's high-speed video mode is that by now we'd expect to see bigger resolutions, but we haven't yet. We still get that Trident stick-sized 1000 frames per second resolution, and it just slightly increases from there, but we can't top 640 by 480. We want 640 by 480 for like 240 or 420 frames per second. Then we'd be talking. One pleasant surprise was that the EX-FH100 was more of a manual machine than we'd imagine. It had a shutter speed that went down to 30 seconds, ISO that went up to 3200, and it had manual focus. However, the manual focus was pretty much worthless because, well, the LCD screen blows. So that's another thing added to our wish list, a better LCD screen. We of course got Casio's full line of BS, best shot modes that is, of course, yeah. BS stands for best shots. Who the hell came up with that? Seriously. A lot of these modes are very beginner friendly. Some of them target low light, some of them target kids, pets, high speed. Most of what's offered in best shot modes can be done manually, except for things like multi-motion image and other fun effects like that. Now the FH100 has sensor shift shake reduction, and it's not that great, especially compared to the Canon PowerShots and the Panasonic Lumix compacts. Also, you can't optically zoom while you're recording video, so that's another strike against the EX-FH100. On the bright side, the EX-FH100's HD video quality is pretty great, especially compared to all the other contenders in its class. But the biggest surprise was the EX-FH100's image quality. Minimal noise, barely any of that purple fringing, natural colors, and just beautiful image quality. Now this was a joy because we've always complained about Casio's image quality, but they finally came to terms with the fact that their cameras were not really producing decent images and put a back illuminated CMOS sensor in the FH100. Now you can shoot in RAW, but it's not really a necessity. Casio tacked on a RAW mode just for show, but when we compared all the images together, the original JPEGs we took with this camera were better than the RAW images processed with Photoshop Camera Raw, and they don't even give you software for a Mac, so you're just best off taking JPEGs with this camera. So what's our verdict? We've got high-speed video, but we need more resolutions. We've got great manual controls, but we need a better LCD screen for that manual focus. We finally got great image quality, plenty of high-speed action, fast menus, and a convenient, easy-to-use structural chassis. We had a genuine hootin' and hollerin' barn burner hoedown with the Casio Exilim EX-FH100. And we think you will too, but we know the company's got more of it. We're waiting to see what kind of hand it'll pull out next round. For InfoSync World, I'm Mike Perlman.